Hey folks, Katrina here from Tripability. Welcome to our tour of Down County Museum. Starting off outside, you can see there are a lot of disabled parking spaces available. For everyone else, it is on-street parking only. The building that houses Down County Museum is a former prison, and it first opened in the year 1798. It is also located just down the street from the historic Down Cathedral, which is where St. Patrick is buried. The former prison is located just next door to the still functional Down Patrick Courthouse. As you first enter what would have been the exercise yard of the prison, you will find a mock-up of a gallows, which was used in a film set. But however, in real life, executions were housed outside as they were public at the time, and you can see the remains of the real life gallows on the outside of the building as shown here by the red brick. Given the age of the building, there are a lot of cobblestones about, but they do provide wheelchair accessible paths in between the main building and the exterior buildings as shown here. During World War II, American soldiers were barracked here, and you can see a replica of the hut that they used to stay in the former exercise yard. Also located in the exercise yard, you can find a pair of stocks. These are interactive and children are allowed to play with these. There are accessible toilets in all three of the buildings that make up the museum, although sadly there are no changing places available. Here's some more information about the green hut that we just seen. You can pause and take a look if you like. On the ground floor of the main building, they had an exhibition about toys, and here we see a train set and some books as well as a teddy bear. Also in the main building, they have a permanent exhibit on linen and embroidery, which we are famous for in Ireland. Here you can see some examples of dresses and other things that were made using linen. Due to the age of the building, some doorways are very, very tight to get through, even for my rather small manual wheelchair. Thankfully, a staff member allowed me in through a side door to go and see the cell block, where I got to take a picture of inside one of the cells. Here you can see an exhibit on Abbey, which we did a tour of in one of our previous videos, linked at the top right hand corner of your screen now. And here are some items that were recovered from that site. Here are some early Christian stone crosses from around County Down. This stone Irish high cross was originally located outside the Down Cathedral, which was pictured earlier in the video, and it was replaced, and then the original was moved inside the museum for safekeeping. Here are some of the tools that were used to remove the high cross, and there I am in the reflection recording the video. Here is a silver relic that was used to contain a part of St. Patrick's jaw. To access the basement of the second building, you have to use this lift, which is quite easy to use. You just have to press and hold the button. In the basement of the second building, they have a display on cameras. As you can see, there's quite a bit of difference between these cameras and my DSLR. Also, on the basement floor of the second building, they have an exhibit on restraint items that were used in the prison and farming as well. Here you can see an old cart alongside an old tractor as well. They also have lots of interactive exhibits throughout the museum. This one was based on farming. As I left the museum, I bought a lovely scented candle in the gift shop. It smelled lovely. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Down County Museum. Entry is free, and all you need is proof of a COVID vaccine to enter the building and to provide your details for track and trace. But it was very, very well worth coming to see this. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.